Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
Ay, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and those watching all over the world, magandang buhay po sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Politika All the Way at ako po si Jojo, ang inyong host. He's a retired Philippine Marine Corps officer. He is the recipient of the Medal of Valor of the highest military award in the Philippines. Bemedaled, not just by the military, but by the Filipino people. Us, no, we regard him as one of those really patriotic and love of country is unblemished and unprecedented. I can go on again with so many things, but I'm at a loss now for the superlatives when it comes to this fellow. Courage, patriotism, a true Filipino by heart. In one sentence, in one person, andito po siya ngayon. Colonel Ariel Querubin. Colonel!
Yeah, magandang araw no sa lahat ng sumusubaybay sa napakaganda mong programa, Jojo. Ako'y natutuwa na ngayon nagkita na tayo sa yung programa.
Oo nga nagkwekwentuhan lang. Naisip ko nga sabi ko dito, ang dami kong sasabihin, ang dami kong let's just get a few. Tapos ito rin ako, diretso na naman ako. Paulit-ulit pa yung iba kasi talagang ganun eh. Sometimes you get overwhelmed with the presence of someone that you really, truly admire. Medyo nangyayari yan eh. Diba? Especially ngayon, na kailangan natin ng people of your character and people of your, yung talagang genuine love of country, more than any time else in the history of the country. Kailangan natin yung unity and oneness. Diba?
Yes.
Sa ngayon, let's look at it from the general point of view. Sa mga nangyayari, looking from the outside, what do you think is happening now?
Well, politics has rendered us so polarized. Sad to say. Kaya nga sabi ko, sana, no? Meron tayong isang unifying leader na, kasi ang hirap ng this is probably what we missed last time. 1986, people power, bloodless people power revolution, di ba? So, we were all happy, we were all, di ba?
Cloud9 tayo niyan.
Tapos ang sama noon kasi, tayo mismo na mga Pilipino, we chose, no? We put in place people, mga politicians, mga leaders na vindictive. So you look at the pattern, di ba parang nagiging it's a vicious cycle. Gantihan. Nakakalungkot lang kasi syempre lagay sa akin na sabi ko nga I was twice jailed, no? Twice jailed. I experienced being brought to the morgue. I was clinically dead, fighting for what I believed was right, fighting against corruption. Pero hanggang ngayon, corruption pa rin ang issue. Nakakalungkot lang kasi tumanda na ako, maabot na tayo ngayon sa edad natin na to, corruption pa rin ang issue. An issue really na dapat nag-unite na naman tayo. Another case of nakakalungkot lang kasi hindi ang issue is corruption, pero civil society cannot even get their acts together. Merong nagsasabi, ibalik si President Duterte. Merong I attended so many rallies. Iba-iba yung issue nila. Nakakalungkot lang kasi na-polarize na tayo na gusto.
Before we go into those other tong major issues of the day, I want to get personal muna, Colonel, no? Kasi yung sinabi mo yon struck a chord with me na you were considered dead already.
Yes.
You were considered talagang wala na, fighting for your country. Gaano kalalim itong nangyari na to sa'yo noon fighting against corruption?
Well, kung titignan mo kasi, iba-ibang situation, iba-ibang environment, di ba?
But back then,
during our time, the government then was perceived to be left-leaning. So since kami, nakalaban namin itong CPP-NPA ng husto nung panahon na yan. At nung pinawalan nila sila Joma Sison, sila we felt bad about it. But that was during my junior years. Pero nung nagre-rebelde na ako, kailangan natin talaga magkaisa. Even yung mga sabihin nila, rebel returnees, we have to embrace them to the mainstream of
The mainstream,
society. Otherwise, pag tutulak mo sila, babalik na naman sila ron. Para lang tayong, na-realize ko lahat na, sabi ko nga, the best antidote to all this, insurgency, violent extremism, and even terrorism. It's good governance.
Good governance.
Oh, aided by a well-disciplined men in uniform. Yeah, dapat ganun ang
Dapat sila dapat it works hand in hand nga naman kapag meron kang good governance, so people will follow you
Yes.
People will follow you. Command responsibility also starts of course with the commander in chief, na kailangan makita nilang maayos ka magdala, maayos ka magpatakbo.
Yeah,
So,
kasi pag all-encompassing, pag sinabing good governance, di ba, may anti-corruption,
Yes,
may lahat yan. And then, you look after the welfare of your people, mga
the reason why I mentioned that kanina, because I want our viewers, kayo mga kapolitika all the way natin, kasi some of them are very young also, no? So just to them the burden of researching further para malaman nila straight from the horse's mouth what actually happened. Kasi alam mo ngayon parang hindi ko sadly Colonel, no, hindi ako makaisip ng somebody really genuinely may love of country to actually lay down his life and na nakatulad ng ginawa mo before, no? Na the situation asked for it and you were up for it. Na sige, laban natin to, di ba?
Yeah, and hindi lang kasi kung minsan baka sinasabi nila na tayo, we really spent much of our time sa field, di ba? That's why during my time, during the time that I was still in the active service, I was privileged enough to be given that opportunity to fight all against all armed groups in the Philippines in actual combat. Kaya alam na alam ko kung kung paano ba na anong nagtulak sa kanila, paano maging rebelde, paano ganyan, no? They nirerespeto ko sila nung finally naging rebelde na rin tayo, military rebel, di ba? So yung kumbaga yung spirit, yung nasa nasa kanila rin, simpatsya mo, di ba? Na bandang huli nga, palagi ka na napapa-enkwentro and then pupuntahan ka every time na uuwi ka, na dala mo yung bangkay ng kanakalaban mo, darating yung mga kamag-anak, sabihin sa'yo, "Sir, ano ba naman kasalanan ng anak ko, kapatid ko," mga ganun, And during that time, nung mga gera-gera na nasabakan ko, valid ang mga issues na inaano nila non-deliver of basic services, bakit napabayaan sila na ganito, ganyan, na So, bandang huli, di ako na rin namundok. I mean, ako na rin nagrebelde. Kasi nga, nakita mo na mayroon talagang pagkukulang yung ating gobyerno nung panahon na yan.
Pero, katulad yan, yung the problems, you're saying now that the problems then, is still the problem
Still the
now.
problem na. Masama nga mas lumala pa
Mas lumala pa.
Oo, di ba? Mas lumala pa.
So what do you think is the problem truly, na or the things that we need to do, or the things that we're not doing as a nation?
Well, let's start from very basic lang muna. Di maghalal kayo ng mga maayos
So
na
no
mga
goes back to the electorate.
Yes.
Ganun ba?
Yes.
Tayo ng
Wala naman sila ibang sisisihin di ba? Yung biro nga nila na if there are so many
yung mga
in Congress, sabi niya, the people who voted for them are well represented.
well, kaya nga, these are representations of who you are, di ba?
Yes, yes.
In the same manner that the Senate is also the same. This is representation of who we are at large.
Yes.
Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
I think it's too much politics,
Yes.
Colonel, ang naging ano sa atin. So much so na even yung visionaries who were given chances yung in their early political career, parang disgruntled na rin.
Yeah.
And then some of them got disgruntled, and some of them, I think, ang nangyari naman was swayed into or succumb to the politics of it all, no?
Yeah.
Paano na tayo niyan? Alam mo, kaya nga sinasabi ko
Hindi,
nga,
di mo malala mo, Jojo, na meron akong slogan pa noon, matapang natin dapat harapin ang kinabukasan. Kasi kung minsan, yung mga tao, mga kababayan natin, parang they lost hope. Parang itong nangyayari. Pero sa akin, habang may nananalaytay na dugo, no? At may hangin pa sa aking baga, hindi ako nawawalan ng pag-asa.
Well, that's good kasi that's the only thing that we can do. Hope and pray
Yes.
for the time being. And then,
And you know what, Joe, I also would like to share with you, no? Kasi I was so impatient before when I was young. I was a junior officer, very idealistic. Lahat pinapakialaman ko pangit to, pagagaya. Even yung kapitbahay ko, ang dumi ng bakuran mo, ang dumi niya, di ba? Only to find out later na sabi ko, tama si Mahatma Gandhi, be the change that you want in this world. So meaning, you have to start from within
yes,
yourself.
parang si Michael Jackson pala, man in the mirror, ha?
Kasi gaya ngayon, di ba?
Mahatma Gandhi, man.
Parang dami mo sinasabi.
Oh,
Pero ikaw, parang you don't walk the talk.
that's true.
Di ba? Parang,
That's true.
so, kaya ngayon kung sinasabi nila, ano na nangyari dito kay Colonel na tumahimik na lang siya? Wala, sa 70 years old na ako. Hindi pa ba ako natuto sa mga Di ba? We have to be very patient. Gaya ngayon nangyayari, di ba? Ako, alam na alam ko yan kasi another lesson learned. Nagkaroon ng PDAP scam nung time. Lahat, minadali natin kinasuhan. Dami. Ang dami nakulong. Anong nangyari? Isa-isa pinakawalan. Kasi nga, hindi airtight yung kaso. Kawawa yung ali na naandun. 185 years na ang conviction niya. And more to come. Kasi may ongoing...
May ongoing pa. Let's talk about that when yung mga nag-i-scam ngayon and then the of the military. Kasi ngayon medyo I do not know if this is politically correct to say that even in the military ngayon parang nagkakaroon sila ng they're in a, how would I say it? Parang imbalanced positioning.
Let me correct you with that kasi
sige.
I really feel that the armed forces now is more professional.
Okay.
And yung nakikita nyo na nag-iingay, yung mga nag-retire na, nagaya ko.
Ganun ba yun?
Kasi sila, may kanya-kanya na rin silang kumbaga sa meron silang naging mga principals nung araw na yun yung...
They're no longer beholden to them or paano ba?
Well, yung sometimes they're still loyal to them. Kaya makikita mo ngayon, iba-iba rin. Sa mga retired, mga pensioners na yan, iba-iba rin yung But the armed forces, kaya nakikita mo marami na ngayon dishonorably discharged.
Discharged.
So meaning, sinasala na nila yung armed forces.
Okay. Okay. And
Marami
that's a good
na.
thing, of course.
Yes.
It's a very good thing.
Yes, kaya nga ako, gone were the days nung ano namin na corruption was so prevalent. No? We were issued doon sa Central Mindanao during the all-out war. We were issued new boots, new backpacks. Inakyat namin sa bundok, lalo na yung mga nagpatrolya. Pagbaba nila, sira na yung boots. Sira na yung backpack.
Ganun ka.
Because of corruption.
Yan.
Nung madali namin si Abu Sabaya sa Cebu ko, ang gamit ng tropa namin, first generation na night vision. Yung mga Amerikano na sumama sa amin, third generation. Yung mga gamit namin,
Right.
available na sa Raon. Di ba? May depth perception Problem pala. Kaya sabi nung sir, visually sighted na yung how many meters? Sabi 150 meters. Mamaya, lagabugan, putukan na. Ano nangyari? Sir, nasa harap na pala namin. These are all...
These are just funny now, but when you think about it, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's perilous also especially for our boots on ground, di ba?
That's the reason why, kung titingnan mo ngayon, iba na. Even yung mentality, yung kumbaga norm dati na sabi nga nila di ba, obey first before you complain. That was before. Kasi nung nagrebelde kami noon, ang sinasabi na namin after, obey legal orders.
Obey legal orders.
Yeah,
Yan na,
obey legal orders.
Pero yung pala, so we're talking about corruption in the military. All the more now, there's corruption everywhere. Di ba?
Hindi, pero ito nga ang sinasabi natin Itong corruption scandal ngayon, hindi man involved yung men in uniform. Yung mismong nasa active,
Yeah.
wala naman involved dyan.
Yes,
Yung Armed Forces, yung Marines, yung PNP, di ba? Itong involved sa mga corruption scandals, mga civilians na yan.
Right. Exactly. What I'm saying is, yung nangyari before, medyo, you saw it, and you stood against it, di ba?
Yes.
And you said your piece, and you've made your peace at the same time with it. Pero now, we're talking about, grabe na, with the civilian corruption, especially those in government, we're talking about organizations involved, di ba? Agencies involved.
You know what, Jojo, sabi ko nga for a while I thought yung mga pinaggagawa ko noon, pinaggagawa namin hindi welcome sa mga men in uniform. Would you believe pag umiikot ako ngayon nagpapasalamat nga sila dahil sa mga ginawa namin Tumaas na sweldo nila,
Yes,
mga benepisyo
exactly.
nila, lahat. Di ba?
Kaya nga yun yung sinasabi ko, you said your piece and you made your piece at the same time. It yielded positive results, for the organization, which is the military.
Yeah.
Pero ngayon, kahit ano sabihin mo let's put it on the table, yung mga yung scandal nga, flood control,
Yes.
and the corruption in government, in the agencies, with Congress, the House of Representatives, and the Senate involved, sabi nila, allegedly, iba itong level,
Yes,
ibang level
yeah.
na to. Even if I do not know how they would they'll make, how they will make something of it, what good will come out, unless nakikita kong good yan, if somebody pays.
Ano lang din talaga. They were not able to moderate their greed. Ganun lang.
Moderate their greed.
Kasi sa totoo lang naman meron naman allowable na, di ba, na kumbaga noon yung 10% na nakaltas normal na yan. Yung 15%, yung yan. Yung mag-25 ka na, mag-30 ka na, sandali, wala na naiiwan sa proyekto
Wala na, correct. No, but even my father used to tell me, in business, you're allowed 5 to 10%, which is marketing something, na...
You have to earn.
Yes.
Yung contractors, they have to earn.
Tapos, if it's direct marketing, you can also, that's the juicy part of business. That's where negotiations come in. You can go up to 10, 15% for as long as it's part of the marketing, nakausap mo, no?
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
ito
Grabe talaga.
Grabe, no?
Yeah.
Oo.
Totoo yan. Totoo.
Oo.
Nasabi ko, ang sentimiento ng taong bayan, wala rin pinag-iba doon sa sentimiento nung nasa loob nasa active service, no? Galit sila sa nangyayari. Ano talaga sila? Kahit sino bang ordinaryong tao sa ginawa na every time na lang na uulan, magbabaha, kita mo, daming namamatay, daming
right.
daming apektado na
Yung mga sentiments ng military natin ngayon, I'm sure they still go to you. I mean, you're like you're one of the Al Pacinos of the
Well, that's
of the
really
military.
true. Yeah.
How do they feel now?
One time, I would like to share with you. No? One time, I had my hair cut. Every Sunday, I have my haircut sa Camp Aguinaldo. So one time, na nagpapagupit ako, dumating doon yung Chief of Staff, si John Browner. And then, you don't have to, alam ko na sinadya niya na pumunta ron para siguro rin makipagkumustahan sa makakamakinig na rin ng konting advice. So, ang sabi ko lang sa kanya, I saw that letter, Omet, you're doing well. Keep it up, no? You remain steadfast. You know what? I saw the letter, the manifesto that was given to you, no, by some retired senior officers. Sabi ko sa kanya, Omet, you know naman, di ba? Not all retired senior officers have good, are credible, sabihin na natin, di ba? They reach that position because of their closeness to their principals. I don't need to mention names, but ganon ang tingin ko na they are not, not all are credible. And yung pag-uudyok nila, kunwari, no, sabi ko, ay isa lang yung aking lesson na pwede i-share sa inyo. You know what? If we are not united, forget it. Because the animosity that was created from soldiers fighting each other took many years to heal. Until now, you still can feel na yung mga dating mga nakalaban mo, they cannot even look straight in the eyes, lalo na yung mga ibang naging witness against me. Di ba? Parang iba talaga. So I'm exposed to, because I visit camps, I talk to officers, yung mga junior officers nga at lieutenants, captains, when I talk to them, ang sir, every time we see you, alam nila kaagad, oh, what's your sir, every time we see you on TV, we hear your interviews, the subtle message is, you have learned your lesson. True enough. No, at my age, kung di pa ako natuto, napakatanga ko naman. Di ba? So I have learned my lesson. So what is your take with what is happening? Ganun naman gusto ko mag-sound off. Sir, is it worth taking the risk? Oh, it's your call. Kasi ang benepisyo raw nila, ang ganda na dahil nga sa mga pinagagawa namin, gumanda na yung benepisyo, no? Naging professional na yung armed forces. And besides, civil society cannot even get their acts together. So, yan ang sentiment nila, no? So, mabababa yan. Hindi ko na rin alam yung sinasabi nga na may nagbanggit ba na senator na umabot na raw sa mga battalion commanders, yung may konting ganyan. Well, sa akin, iba-iba yung sources namin, di ba? And as you go up the pyramid, kunwari, kasi palit ng palit yan, mga senior officers, may na rin yan, may kanya-kanya na rin na kinikilingan.
Okay.
Na eto na rin yung sistema na bago ka ma-promote na colonel, maghanap ka na ng padrino. Kasi dadaan ka sa commission on appointments Kaya there was a time na pinupush namin na dapat ang dadaan na lang sa commission on appointments yung mga senior officers na lang. Para hindi na ma-politicize but wala rin problema sa politicized, no? Wag lang yung highly politicized kasi mahirap din manging mangmang.
That's true.
Kasi sabi ko, yung nakasama kong mga nakulong, they were so effective sa field. Why? Kasi sila politicized sila in the sense na they know what's happening around them, the environment, ganyan. Kasi umaga-umaga lang nga, dumadalo sa kanila, mga barangay captains, mayors, congressmen. Tapos sasabihin mo, dapat apolitical sila. Nanonood ako ng TV, for example, mga commentaries niya, hindi ko papakialaman dahil I need to be apolitical. No. Okay lang. There's no, importante dyan, you should not be partisan. Dapat non-partisan kayo and neutral. You just listen.
Yeah,
pero
right.
never side with any, di ba?
Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
lahat tayo, naghahanap tayo na ano eh. Nung lumabas yung Orly Gutesa, napabilib ako. Sabi ko, pinost ko doon sa sa Facebook, Orly Regala Gutesa, you made me proud as a Marine. Hope other security detail similarly situated will come out if they too are bothered by their conscience. So September yon. Sunod-sunod na yung mga abang article, mga na lumalabas na yung pangalan ko na ako raw yung nawala yung Orly Gutesa. Ako raw yung cadre niya. Tapos nakakaano nga kasi if you walk around, pag nakita ka ng tao, ang sabi sa'yo, sir, kumusta na yung mga bata mo? Di ba? Ganun ang tingin nila. Kasi I am a Marine officer,
Yes.
a retired Marine officer. Hindi na lang ako maka-imik ba na hindi ko naman pwedeng i-deny na hindi ko mga bata yan. But, you know, syempre, pag umalis ka na sa serbisyo, no, wag mo na ring, kung di ginagawa mo lang yan in your personal capacity, no, at wag mo na isama, idamay. Mali nito, yung mga handlers nila, inilabas nila yung Marines. Kasi nga, why use the Marines? Kasi ang Marines talaga, we are closely knit. No? Well-disciplined.
And the level of integrity
Diba?
is up there. Huh?
Yung dedication nila, sobra talaga. And then, yung pinakita nila, yung self-sacrifice, they are willing to die for our country. Yung love for their country, naandun talaga na yan ang mga Marines, di ba? So gamitin mo ngayon sa propaganda, Marines. Di syempre, yung mga naandun ngayon na maayos naman gumagawa sa loob, ayaw nila. Hindi naman na sila Marines nung nasa labas sila. Meron bang nasa active sa kanila sa labas na sumama doon? Wala rin. They're all retired. Yung iba nga, dishonorably discharged. Ang reason nga na sinasabi ko, why are they, ang daming dishonorable discharge na mga security na mga politiko? Kasi nga, yun ang ginagawa na proseso ngayon sa Armed Forces o sa PNP na nagtaas sila ng mga standard nila. Kaya marami na, nagkamali ka ng ganito, nag-awol ka for di-discharge ka. They're purging really para yung matira doon, yung mga maayos
yung mga
na.
maayos talaga.
Di ba?
Maayos talaga. So itong 18, are you privy to these personalities that itong 18 Marines na ito?
From what I know, nakikita na lang natin na yan. Kaya sabi ko nga, I was encouraging them na lumabas kayo. Nung lumabas naman na, ako napapaniwala sa mga statements nila, mga testimonies, di ba? Sa isang interview na naman nila, nagbago na naman.
Bago na naman.
Sa susunod, bago na naman. Tapos ngayon, meron bawi. May sinabi, binabawi nila. So, with all this, what's happening, yung mga inconsistencies, even ordinary viewers, sa akin nga, nagiging skeptic, nagda-doubt na kami. Totoo ba to? Ba't tayo lahat naghahanap ng katotohanan dito? Na, kung granting na totoo lahat yung mga nila, sinasabi nila, ilagay nila sa affidavit nila. At i-file ng kaso yan, bahala na yung piskal at saka yung prosecutor to determine kumbaga may probable cause ba para magtuloy-tuloy na. Pero if all these are being brought to the bar of public opinion, it's all propaganda. Yung mga tao ngayon, mag-speculate sila on whose side sila ng politika, kaya nag-aaway-aaway ngayon.
Kaya nga ang napansin ko nga ngayon is parang miski nagkakaroon sila ng ang daming inconsistencies na lumalabas,
Yeah.
you know? And supposed to be these are sworn affidavits, and then at the middle of the biglang magpapalit ka, parang nga namang tayo na nasa labas. Ano ba to? Bukas baka iba na naman yan.
Tapos ngayon, kung makipag-diskusyon ka dun sa mga gusto nilang sinasabi nila, sir, dapat lumabas naman sila para sabihin yung nalalaman nila. Pinalabas mo na nga. Iba-iba ngayon mang sinasabi, paniniwalaan mo pa? Di ba? Ngayon meron silang dinawit na pangalan nito. Sunod naman, sasabihin, hindi sila kasama, hindi yan, nagkamali kami, ganito. So, wala I doubt ko, ang majority ng ng taong bayan, no? Lalo na yung mga politicized din na naniniwala pa ba sa nangyayari?
So you think they would play still a big parang they will still make a difference in this coming yung mga
And yung mga hearing, sabi ko nga yung lawyer nga lang nila nagsasalita eh. At yun nga, they should come up with, even si Saldico di ba? Nagsasalita siya. Wala naman siyang pinipirmahan na affidavit na duly notarized para at least nagkamali siya, may pwede siyang kasuhan din, di ba? So, sabi ko, basta sinasabi mo yan na on TV, ayan, hayaan mo yung tao na ganyan. Propaganda.
So, itong nangyayari ngayon, tingin mo yung ano nila, Colonel, yung statements that they come out with, and then whether true or not, or whether
Hindi naman hindi dapat true dapat 'yon.
Exactly.
Pag may not, hindi na dapat true. Dapat totoo, di ba? Ngayon sabi, may 14 na naman, may 7. Kahit isang batalyon yan, isang batalyon na mga inconsistent testimonies, wala rin niyang mangyayari.
Wala rin. No?
Mag-file kayo, diretso kayo sa ombudsman ba o sa korte, sa di ba? O yung mga diskaya, nakasuhan sa Bulacan, di nakulong na ngayon. Non-bailable din. So, pwede naman, para you appear on, sa korte, i-cross-examine ka. Diyan na lang nga sa BRC, pag tinanong ka nga, nakukonfuse ka na eh.
That's correct.
Di ba? Nagbabago na yung statement mo. Lalo na pagka dinaan ka na ngayon sa na cross-examine ka, di ba?
Colonel, with all that's happening, no? Sabi nga, it goes back to the one on top,
Yeah.
the head of things, the headship. Do you think the president, si BBM, is too soft? Or is he not, can he still, what does he need to do to get a hold of things? Or is he too soft? Masyado siyang mabait?
Masyado mabait. Yun lang pwedeng sabihin ko, masyado
mabait.
siyang mabait. Kasi hindi siya, he's non-confrontational. No? Hindi niya ugali yun eh. Mabait siya.
Mabait talaga.
Kaya, na-misinterpret ng iba na weak.
As weak.
As
For
weak.
weakness.
No?
Pero, so,
kung ako lang na sabi ko, dapat yung magbaston ka ba ng
konting palo, talagang matibay na palo,
Yeah, para naman pakita mo na ikaw yung ikaw yung pinakamataas, dapat ikaw pinakasiga diyan, di ba?
I think yun din nga ako kuha kong mga sentimiento na dapat he has to be more para bang may konting ba?
Di ba?
May palo ba?
Palo,
No? May palo Have you had a chance to talk to him or
naman. Ka-close kami yan. Close
Sana
kami.
sinabi mo na. President Bonget o BBM, dapat konting.
He is an honorary member ng class namin. In fact, when we graduated sa Baguio Convention Center, the first na graduation outside PMA, he was there. 1979. He was there.
He was there. So, every so often you get to talk, ganyan. And,
from time to time.
He consults also na So, nasasabihan, pero how about the people around him?
Di ba yan ang circle natin nung araw. Nung mga panahon na yon, I was just a captain. Wala naman akong pwedeng favor na maibigay sa kanila except my sincere friendship.
Which actually is needed more than any time now. Is sincerity. Yun ang
Yes.
kasi ang nangyayari parang self-serving na Everything Katulad yan. Yung ibang senador biglang lilipat na lang because it will serve his purpose, not to be put in, not to be jailed or not to be charged, di ba? Yung iba. So, ganun-ganon na lang. Parang they're just looking after their own...
Hindi, pero nga sabi ko nga dyan, nung nag-mature na tayo, medyo I had to mend fences with all my detractors. So, I'm friends with everybody now. Kasi yan ang natutunan natin, no? Sa nature ng work ko, special concerns. Sabi nung keynote speaker, nung graduate ako ng master's ko sa University of Canberra, sabi niya, success is 80% social skills and 20% acquired knowledge. So it's all about building good relationships. You need to really, sabi ko, I have to mend fences pala dito sa mga nakagalit ko noon kasi
Right. No.
it's all about, di ba? Networking, good, building good relationships. Anong ang napunta ako sa malaking kumpanya yung mga tao doon, mga engineers, architects So, ba't kaya itong mga to very successful sila, no? I stumbled on this survey done by the Carnegie Institute of Technology o US na yan. Ano naman ang sabi niya? Success is 85% human engineering. It's all about your personality and ability to communicate, negotiate, and lead.
Right.
Surprisingly, it's only 15% technical skills.
I so agree. I so agree with you on that.
Di ba? So,
totoo yan.
dapat tama na yung mabangayan na ganyan dahil walang mangyayari na yung away-away na.
That's true. There has to be some degree of some level and degree of common grounds na pwede kayong yung bang disagree without being disagreeable.
And then, may grupo ka nga na sabi ko, we always agree to disagree. Every time na upo kayo, diskusyon yan. Pero paglabas ninyo, magkakaibigan pa rin.
Sana ganun no?
Dapat
Sana ganun Kasi
dapat ganun.
After all, we're all after a common goal. Di ba? Ang nangyayari kasi niyan, parang naging namumuliti ka, namemersonal pa. Di ba? Parang ganun yata.
Ako nga every, di ba, AFP Day, yung mga Medal of Valor Awardees, nasa harap yan. So one AFP Day, nakaupo kami nung ibang mga Medal of Valor na awardees. Sabi nung katabi ko, si Bok, ikaw pinag-uusapan nila sa likod, bakit na naman? Hindi namin alam na Pagtayo ko na ganyan para kausapin yung usher, naglapitan yung mga generals ng MNLF, MILF ba, na nabigyan na ng amnesty, di ba? Sir, pwede ba kayo magpa-picture sa inyo? Nakalaban mo to, di ba?
Hindi lang verbal na nakalabay, talagang barilan talaga.
Nagulat din ako. Kaya pag upo ko doon, sabi nung yan siguro ba yung sinasabi nila? Hindi kasi kayo nagrebelde, kita nyo. Lahat kaibigan. Di ba? Kaibigan ko lahat.
Pero totoo yan, Colonel. There's nothing like, There's nothing like you're walking around without the threat of you. You can without anybody at the back na you're afraid that somebody will just, shoot you or something. Di ba?
You might be on opposite sides, di ba? Traveling a parallel path. Somewhere along the way, you intersect, di ba? You cross each other's path. Would you believe kung may prinsipyo kayong dalawa, wow, you can be the best of friends.
Ganda niya.
You can be the best of friends.
You can be different.
Nag-away kayo, pero parehas kayo may prinsipyo lahat. Somewhere along the way, you cross each other's path, you become good friends. Experience ko yan.
Because you're bound by heart and mind.
Yeah.
No?
And it's all, ang common denominator is love for our country.
Love for country.
Kasi ganun din naman sila Yung mga nagre-rebelde, di ba? Ayun din naman.
Yan ang gusto nila. At the end of the day, it's still about the love of country.
Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
Pero kami ditong name drop, Colonel. I drop a name, you say what's on your mind. Then we talk about it a little bit if it's it merits a a conversation. No? Okay. let's start off with Senator Bam Aquino. Yan.
Senator Bam is my friend, no? A very amiable guy. Magandang kausap.
Maganda kausap.
Oo, kasi nagiging matalino rin ako.
Okay, okay. Senator Bato de la Rosa.
Pag alam mo ba na nung araw pag dumadalaw kami ng Davao, siya yung junior officer ni naging general din si Sid La Peña. Yung dating di ba? I was the junior officer. Very close, kami kasi sa mga shooting competition kasama ko rin yan No? So, yan, okay rin
Okay rin siya. Okay rin siya.
Yeah.
Do you have any message to Senator Bato?
Sasabihin ko, Bato. Alam mo, parehas tayo nagtago, no? Nagtago rin ako. 500,000 na reward ko noon O para ka rin nakakulong, maluwang lang yung kulungan mo.
Maluwang yung kulungan.
Diba?
Okay. Senbats, ha? Okay. Senator Rizzo Ontiveros. Ayan.
Ano rin yan, no? Hindi lang ang husband niya kasi saan may underclass
Oh,
So,
yan.
siya? Okay she talks sense.
She talks sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Sec Vince Dizon.
Kasama ko yan dati sa yung sa lunch group namin. Tapos matagal yung pinagsamahan namin. Kasi 'di ba galing yan kay Senator Alan.
Okay.
Noon. Tapos ilang beses kami nakikita. Na-meet ko yung kapatid niya. Nakong galing ng kapatid din niya.
Galing din,
nasa DFA. Nasa Foreign Affairs. No.
So, okay siya.
Okay yan sa akin si Dizon.
Okay.
Hardworking yan.
Hardworking.
Yeah, hardworking.
Yeah. Antonio Trillanes, Sentry.
Sani, others really, they seem na very abrasive. But ako, ang naman sa kanya, he can really, stand his ground. Ang hinangaan ko dito sa mga bata na to, they are family-oriented, di ba? And then, bago yan, God-centered, family-oriented. Nagugulat ako kasi bihira na yung ganun No? Pag na may gathering sila, saka family-oriented sila. Kaya...
Sentry is a good, He's a good guy, ha?
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Okay. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano.
Kaibigan ko rin yan. Nung huling takbo tayo, nag-vlog siya
Okay.
Kasi napakagaling sa sa vlog. Vlogger yan
Vlogger na, vlogger.
Sabi nga nila, mas marami raw siyang tinagal doon sa Facebook. Pero biro lang yun.
Biro.
Kasi meron ako talaga hanggang ngayon Yung kuya, sabi niya, ay nakita ko, sabi niya, na sinusuportahan ka ni Grace po at saka ni JB. Make that tree. Sabi niya, sinama niya.
Sabi Kasama siya doon sa band. Good.
Sama siya.
So, okay na rin yan. So, si SP Win Gatchalian.
Yan, okay din yan.
Okay rin,
Soft-spoken. Ilang beses na kami textmate ko rin siya.
Textmate din si
Actually,
Senator.
lahat sila textmate ko.
Well, that's 85% of your success.
Textmate ko sila.
Di ba? Senator Ping Lacson.
Mentor naman natin na yan. No? Kasi sabihin ko na lang, doon sa mga aus na ganyan, kasama ko rin yan.
Okay. Sino ba tayo? Ito. Maganda ito. Rep Paulo Duterte.
Oy, nakita mo ba yung in-endorse nila ako? Lumabas siya ron sa, sa Hague. Nasabi niya, ang sabi ni PRRD, huwag niyong kalimutan, Duterte plus 2. Sabi niya, di ba?
Plus 2,
Si Kerubin at saka Hunasan. Yan, si Pulong yan.
Okay.
Sabi ko nga sa'yo, lahat kaibigan ko. Wala akong ano. Oh.
Vice President, VP,
Oh, yeah.
si Sara
Oh, yeah.
Duterte.
Nakakulong ako. Dinalaw ako sa kulungan noon. Oo, tapos buwan-buwan meron akong pumelo na rasyon.
Davao Pomelo, ha?
Oo. Kung may kailan, may picture pa ako papakita
Picture mo,
dyan. Eh.
Talaga, ha? Talagang,
Oo.
fresh na fresh, ha?
Yes.
Fresh from Davao, ha?
Oo.
Okay. Sa John Vic Remulla.
John Vic, one time nagka-over lunch. Katabi ko siya. Ang gandang lalaki. No, hindi talagang nakaka-intimidate kasi di ba? Pero mabait din.
Okay, si Ombudsman Boying Remulla.
Ano to? Nakakasama ko yan sa mga cruise noon namin. Oo.
Okay, ha?
Yeah,
ha?
Mabait din, mabait.
Mahabang rin, ha?
Actually,
Oo.
mga Remulla, magagaling sila.
Magagaling sila.
Oo. Ang tinatanong ko lang namin, ba't hindi sila magkamuka? Hindi, di ba ganun ang...
Sino lagi ginagawa?
Oo. Sabi ni Sec John Vic, nagmana raw sa lolo.
Ganun.
Di ba ganun ang explanation niya eh.
Hindi,
Oo.
pero ano naman sila? They're the same in heart.
Hindi.
Yun ang sinasabi naman ni John Vic.
Hindi, ang sabi nila, you cannot have everything.
Matabihin mo raw.
Si Ombudsman. Oo.
Tapos yung isa.
Matalino siya. So, hindi naman daw lahat na dapat mapunta sa...
Mapunta doon sa isa.
Oo.
Okay,
Gwapo ka na, matalino ka pa.
Sobra ka na. Sobra naman na yun, di ba? Ito, Mayor Vico Soto.
Ayan, si Vico, yan yung mga hinahangaan natin ng mga bata ngayon. Sabi ko nga, kung pwede sana siya yung age ba? Baka isa siya sa mga dapat natin na
Future.
masuportahan.
Okay. And, okay, the President every so often watches the program. For in behalf of the program, what can the President do in the last 2 years that would make everything...
I really supported him, no? Kasi I have this, nung una, I have to convince even my classmates na sabi ko, ito na yung chance nila para ma-redeem yung na-tarnish na pangalan nila. That was my come on, kumbaga sa di ba? Suportahan natin kasi ito na yung huling pagkakataon nila. Ito na yung nila talaga, last chance. No?
That's right.
So may 2 taon pa eh. No? Pwede pa naman yan.
Pwede pa. Can still be done.
Yes, sabi ko, leave a legacy ba na matatandaan nila na hindi yung ganito na nangyayari, nagkakagulo tayo.
Any drastic move that he needs to do?
Well, of course, dapat yung iron hand ba na
Yung iron hand talaga yun. Well, I agree with you on that. Actually, yun din ang nasa isip ko. Yun din ang sinasabi ko doon sa mga people that are close to him also, like you, who gets a chance to talk with him on a personal note, di ba? I think he should, medyo konting grit pa and, political feistiness, if you'd like to call it that. No? Kaya, well, just like the song, yung love of country would see him through.
Yes.
Diba?
Yeah.
Oh, so, let's end this one with a good song. Ano ba ang unang lyrics niyan na paano nga yun?
My love will see you through.
Love will see you through.
Ano ba yung kinakanta ko yan, pero hanggang ngayon yung
Nasanay ka ba nang may dumadaang gano'n?
Oo.
Ganun na tayo eh.
Hindi naman, nung araw, yan yung namin kasi palagi kami sa bundok di ba? Ngayon, nagugulat kami kasi pag uwi namin Puerto Princesa noon Sabi ko, ba't kaya yung mga kaibigan namin na piloto, ang gagaling nila kumanta? Kami, nandun sa nasa bundok
kayo.
kami. Kaya,
Maliwali, meron namang paano nga yun? Simula yun?
May madali na ngayon hanapin yan
With today's technology, medyo napaano na tayo ng konti.
Talagang...
Ang naalala ko na lang, pag isinisigaw na ni, Marco yung My love will see you through.
Yeah, kita mo,
Sige.
Yeah, ito pala. yung start, no?
Oh, start,
When
start.
times get rough.
When times get rough.
Yeah, di ba yun, ano?
Oh.
And your dreams just fall apart. And sometimes you feel that you can't go on. Be strong.
Be strong.
Hold on. For my love will keep you warm.
Yan.
Through the coldest night, through the rain, through the storm.
Yan. Ako yan ang mabigat ng part eh.
When friends turn their backs on you, and you're so helpless, you don't know what to do. Don't, ano, I'll be on your side to comfort you. My love will see you through.
Hold, di ba yung last part, yung pinaka ano niyan, climax. Hold on.
Mahaba pa to, oh.
Oh.
In every step you make,
In
in
every
every
step
road
you
you take, don't be afraid to follow your dreams. For my love
Dan.
will see you through.
Yeah.
Pero alam mo to, ito yung kanta na ano na kinakanta ng mga gusto mag-general nung panahon na ano. di ba nandito yun? Oh, may ano yan eh. Oh. Yung nakalagay doon, no? When you reach for your star.
Yan ang pinaka-importante. Oo. Well,
When you reach for your star.
ano yan, Colonel, kaya nga, these are the kind of songs that we actually need now. Positive, you know, na saying that basta you remain focused, you reach for the stars, do not worry, your love of country and your love
Yes,
inside of you
yes.
will see you through.
Yeah, you know, I still want to also to share with you, even when I was still in the active service, no? And until now, when I am being asked for advice, especially for the upcoming senior officers, you always do what is right and do it your best. You can never go wrong.
Right.
Do what is right and do it your best.
I agree with you on that, 101%. Simply because my father also said the same thing, and
What
now
is
it's another coming from a wise man and the wisdom of Ariel Kerubin. It is now validated all the more. Thank you very much,
Thank
Colonel.
you.
Maraming
Thank you, Jo.
salamat.
Thank you, Jo.
And again, you're my number one senator. 2028 is just in the offing, so I hope.
They have to to really effect some electoral reforms. Otherwise, you might just be wasting your time, your money, your resources, everything.
And our love for you will see you through. Maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat.
Yeah.
Politica all the way.
Okay, maraming salamat muli, Colonel Ariel Kerubin. Ito po ang aming napag-usapan. Sabi po ni Colonel Kerubin, more than any time else in the country, kailangan po natin na isang strong, unifying leader talaga. Dahil tayo po ay na-polarize na ng too much politics, no? Number two, those now in power now, medyo sila po ay na-consume na and they should have moderated their greed. Number three, sabi niya rin po na ang sentimiento ng publiko, na ati tayong mga Pilipino at sentimiento ng men in uniform in the military are the same. Lahat po sila ay galit sa korupsyon. And isa po sa napakagandang sinabi niya, ang armed forces daw po natin now is highly professionalized at ngayon daw po ay marami ng na-purge because they just want the best of the best to be in the military service. No? Last but not the least, sabi niya po na habang may hangin sa kanyang baga at ang dugo po ay buhay, buhay din po ang kanyang puso at pag-asa at pagmamahal sa bayan. So, again, that being said, lagi po kami nagsasabi sa inyo, dyan po nagtatapos ang politika all the way at lagi po nating tatandaan, diskusyon po, hindi away, opinion po, hindi personalan. This is Jojo A. Peace and love.
Politica all the way. Politica all the